Hello, I'm JEHS Esparza,
And how you doing? I'm JJ Leja.
and this is Week 5 Bobcat Connection pregame show. Coach, huge win 2 weeks ago. An awesome win against Palmview Lobos. I know it was a big game. We were leading. It was pretty close. It got pretty crazy at the end. We were leading 13-0, and Lobos made a comeback. And we hung on. Our defense, they were not letting them through at all, and our offense, persisted a little more. So we have a big game this week against Economedes. They're a top 10 team. What's our current situation right now?
Well, it's we're coming off a big win at Palmview. Defensively we played well. Offensively we were able to churn out close to 390 yards of offense, which helped. And anytime you have an offense that eats the clock, that's the best defense to have. Going into this game with Econ is a top-notch program. They have great athletes. They're very well coached. And we're looking at this game as something that we're going to do that we have to win to shock the valley. We got to play to our best potential. We can't let anything go wrong in this game, because from now on they count, and our goal is to make the playoffs. And we got to play well. We came out pretty healthy against Palmview. So our kids have been here. We've been practicing for 2 weeks. We had the off week last week, as well as Economedes, and pretty much everybody else in our district except for PSJ North. But there's a lot of learning going on. This offense that we're facing is pretty complicated. Everybody has to prepare and has to be assured that they're taking care of their job, and that's what we're looking at. Everybody's been working hard, and we're getting ready for a big game, big city rivalry with the Jaguars. And like you said, they're a top 10 team. Their biggest athlete that they have is a number 25, Michael Medellin. They play him at halfback, they play him at tailback, and he pretty much makes the offense move. Their quarterback is pretty good also. His name is Roger Barrientos, from a long line of Barrientos that have played at Econ. And they're all great athletes. They have a huge offensive line. The strong side of the line is led by number 68, Mario Ramirez, and number 78, Alexis Jimenez, who are their strong side guard and strong side tackle. And they just come at you. They're big, heavy kids, and they're strong kids, and they're agile. And this offense has a lot of misdirection, so you have to be responsible for your side of the ball, and in order to figure this offense out.
What about defense?
Defensively, they're an aggressive defense. They're led by number 10, Osvaldo Gomez. He's a defensive end for them, and they're just they fly to the football. They're aggressive. They love to blitz. They just like getting after people.
So considering both of those factors, what are your expectations for this game?
Well, I think we're going to give them a good challenge. We're looking at trying to slow them down offensively. If we're able to slow them down offensively, because they're a big play team. We've seen video on them against Hannah. We've seen them against Palmview. We've seen them against Westlake East, and they're big play teams. They have very little second and short down plays, third and short down plays. Because they're predominantly big yardage gainers, and they'll just come and they'll lull you to sleep, and then all of a sudden throw a pass rather than play action, and they'll catch you sucking in, and they hit you over the top. But they have a lot of team speed. In case you don't know, they are the district track champion from last year, and all those guys are pretty much in their backfield and in their defense. So they're a very athletic team. Defensively, we have to be disciplined with what we're doing. Like I said, you have specific things that you have to look for. If you're on one side of the strong side of the line, if you're on the weak side of the line, there's certain things that you have to look for, and don't worry about anybody else. Just take care of your responsibilities. Offensively, we're trying to make things better. We changed up the offense a little bit by adding a tight end, huddling up a little bit, and it took some more time off the clock, and it gave us an extra man on the line to block. So we're looking to improve on those things and try and do the best we can against Economedes.
How are the kids morale-wise?
Kids are great. The big victory was very uplifting. Seeing the kids jump around and yelling and celebrating and so forth. You were there. They had a good time with it, and just like I tell them, I said, you need to have that feeling every time, and you know, you're looking forward to that after every game.
All right, Coach, do we have any upcoming events?
Pretty much what we have, our next home game is not until next week against Robert Vela, which is another big game. You know, we're playing two of the best teams in the Valley right now, back to back.
Yes, sir.
You know, Vela, we're going to try to have something special for the, you know, pre-game coin toss as well, like we did when we had our men in blue there, our police officers. But this one, we're gonna hold off a little bit and see what we do, and we'll announce it next week. Well, once again, we want to thank everybody for their support. You know, everybody that went to Palmview to go see us out there in La Jolla. We look forward to seeing you there Thursday night when we play the Economedes Jaguars. Hopefully we'll give you a good game to watch there, and maybe we can celebrate after the game. But, you know, it's going to be a big one for us, and the kids are just looking to get after it and try to do their best.
All right, well, good luck, Coach. It's a big game. We hope that we can pack our side. It's you know, it's our house, but you know, we're on the away side, but you know, it's still our house. We can hopefully pack it with red and blue. So, you know, it's going to be an exciting game. A city rivalry is always an exciting game. So,
yes, sir.
You know, we'll see how things turn out. So, thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week for Week 6 against Vela.
Thank you, Bobcat Pride.